Hey guys, it's Mike at You Are The Path. I've been wanting to face this fear of mine of vlogging whilst walking down the street, and I must admit it's not something that I really look forward to. You know, people thinking, what's that guy doing? Sorry for the noise, bit of a main road that we're on here, but I thought, frig it, it's time to do this to overcome this fear of expressing self-expression around other people. And you know, it just really puts into perspective some of our fears of something like that happening, and we're afraid of little things. Like, we don't want to step out of line and become a target for other people, and we live quiet lives of desperation when it doesn't have to be that way. You can break out of the mould and decide that you're going to be who you want to be, because at the end of the day you're not hurting anyone by being who you are. Well, some people hurt people by being who they are, but you know what I mean. Like now I'm just walking down the street, making my videos which help people. I'm not hurting anyone, and I've nothing to be afraid of. So, and this will only get easier the more I become comfortable doing a blog. Even when there's other people looking at me and stuff, it will just get easier and easier. Now, I decided to make this video because I'm about to do a public talk. It's my first speaking gig at the end of July, and I figured if I can't walk down the street and do a blog into the camera, then how am I going to get in front of loads of people and start talking? So, it's not who we are that holds us back, it's who we think we are. And all my life experiences has made it possible for me to say yes to this speaking gig. Some of you may know I used to be a gym instructor, so I taught classes in front of a lot of people, abs blast, legs, bums and tums, all that kind of thing. And that was really scary, but I said yes. I saw other people were doing it, and I thought, you know, why can't I do that? So sometimes in life you just got to feel the fear and do it anyway. If you want to get crazy results, sometimes you have to do crazy things. So when you say yes to things, you put yourself into situations where you feel uncomfortable, then more options become available for you. You can say yes to more things. When opportunities present themselves to you, you can say, yeah, I'm going to take that on, I'm going to do that. And so I'm going to tell you how I came to do this speaking event. I met a guy called Joe Benjamin. I'll put a link up to his channel when I get round to it. And I was watching a video of his, and he's doing a speaking event at a university, and I said, look at this guy, he's getting out there doing his thing, he's a public speaker. And I imagined myself doing that, and imagine what it would be like if that was my job, you know, just getting up, doing a speaking gig. And anyway, we were in touch with people. I commented on a few of his videos. And what do you know, he messaged me one day, got me on Skype and said, hey Mike, let's do a speaking gig together. So I know that I created that using my imagination, and that opportunity presented itself to me. It's like the universe will present you with opportunities, but if you keep turning them down, it's as though the universe will say, hey, I keep presenting you with these opportunities to take this step forward, and you never take the opportunity on. And so then you have to wait a while for that opportunity to come round again. So sometimes you just gotta feel the fear, do it anyway, be who you are, and be bold. This is where the power is. Yoga will help. Breathing exercises will help your posture. The way you carry yourself affects the way you think about yourself. So keep your shoulders back, head up, breathe into your belly. All these exercises keep you rooted, keep your feet rooted into the ground, and it can only help your confidence and your self-esteem. When you do Qigong exercises, you'll notice yourself taking deep breaths. You'll get a deep breath, it will just come from nowhere, and it just gives you a sense of peace, calm, and in control. And there's always another level for you to get to, another level of self-expression, and just being who you are. You know, there's people just going about the day, and just trying to make the best of life, make the best of the opportunities that you've got. We live here in the West. We have opportunities that other people don't have in other countries, and they're looking at us thinking, what are you doing on your backside? When you've got access to things, you can apply yourself, and we really take that for granted. And with what's going on in the world right now, we don't have time for that. We don't have time to be fearful of standing out of place and making mistakes. There's no time for that. Get cracking, go with the flow. Know that you're being guided. If there's something that you can do that's going to improve your situation, do it. If there's business to attend to, approach it. Okay guys, I'll leave it there. Peace. Catch us later.